You must stop waiting for your ex to regret the breakup and come back. I know how it feels. They broke up with you and you know that they're going to regret it at some point and come back. And this is most likely to happen. I don't know exactly your situation, but more often than not, exes do come back. But I don't want you, first of all, I don't want you to take them back ever. And I explicitly said it in all of my videos. So make sure you follow. Make sure you understand also why. There is a reason this relationship ended. And the reason that I don't want you to wait for them to regret is because it's unfair to you. It's unloving and unkind to you, and it's not guaranteed. You actually put your healing in their hands. And when you do that, when you put your healing in someone else's hands, you got no control, you got no power, and you are actually just under their mercy. Under their mercy. And they prove to you once that they are not trustworthy with your love. They are not. They just broke up with you. So please see that, understand that, and be kind to you. I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into this in today's session because I really want you to understand it. I get a lot of calls with you guys, and you always tell me, how long do you think it will take my ex to come back? And I can predict it. I can predict it with, I would say, 95% precision. But just don't wait. I'm Coach Paz, your relationship and breakup coach. And one of the many reasons that waiting for them, it's not kind, it's not healthy, and it's bad for you is because they will take the time. Not that they will do this on purpose, but you can predict their timeline. If you talk to me, I can predict approximately, but still, when you're waiting, you're not healing. And when you're waiting and you're not healing, you're actually regressing. And this regression will that be a huge detriment for you, because as time passes by and you don't focus on yourself, you don't love yourself, because like I'm telling you all the time in my videos, the healing journey is a self-love journey. And if you don't start loving yourself and you don't take actions that are loving and kind for yourself, what happens? The exact opposite happens. You start loathing yourself instead of loving yourself. You start losing respect for yourself instead of earning respect for yourself. And you're waiting. You know, also, one more thing that I wanted to say, when you're waiting for them to come back and you're actually relying on them, what's going to happen? You're doing everything for them and not for you. And let's say that they do come back and you decide you don't want them anymore. What happens? You did it for them. You did it for them. And when you did it for them and not for you, your subconscious mind take note of everything that you do and you don't do. And when you do things for other people but not for you, especially when it comes to healing your heart, this is where next time that something happens, you will be externally motivated to fix it instead of being internally motivated. And internal motivation is this little voice inside you that tells you, move on, tells you, love yourself, tells you, do this for me, for us. Because inside of you, there is two different people. We all have some kind of double personality. I'm a Gemini, and every time people say, "Oh, you're a Gemini, you have double personalities," we all have double personalities because we all have our lower self and our higher self. And your lower self is not kind. Your lower self, when you are in a low point in your life, this is where your lower self takes over, and your higher self is the one that tells you that you know what to do. It's the logical mind more, it's the logical self that tells you you know the right thing to do. But then your lower self tells you, no, wait, maybe, I don't know when they will come back, we'll be whole, it's this, it's that, try to convince you in things that you know aren't true. So make sure that you listen to your higher self, not your lower self. This is number one, extremely, extremely important. Like I mentioned, and I know sometimes I'm repeating myself, but I want to repeat myself because it's that important for you guys to understand. I'm repeating things for the sake of emphasis that if you don't do things for you, you're doing them to you. And if you understand that this breakup happened for you to elevate and not to you like a victim, this is where you start looking at opportunities and you say, I will not wait. I will move on. I will build myself. I will not give someone else the keys to my heart. And this is actually what you're doing. And when you start looking inside, even just a little bit blaming yourself, if you feel like you're blaming yourself, that's good. That's good. But I want you to flip it because I don't want you to blame yourself. I want you to say, I don't blame myself. I take responsibility because this is where you're sick and tired of giving them the energy because at the beginning you'll blame them, blame them, blame them, and then you start blaming yourself. When you blame yourself, just look at it differently and say, I don't blame myself. I take responsibility. It's not your fault, your responsibility. And when you take responsibility, you take the power back and you start putting it back on you. So just to summarize this short video, this is just for you to start loving yourself and don't wait for them. They are not worth it. They were worth it maybe at the beginning. Yeah, you had something great, but the more you wait, the harder it gets, and the less respect you will have for yourself. Your healing will not be as good as it can be because it's not just to go through it, it's about growing through it because you will eventually heal. Now, the thing is that how you're going to heal, who you're going to be in the other side, who you're going to be. And when you say, I wait no more, this is where you start taking matters to your own hands, empowering yourself. Yes, it's going to be hard. Yes, you're going to feel a lot of pain, but this is growing pain that you need. You need this pain to grow. So I really hope that this video was helpful for you. If you need help, you can click in the link in the description below to get the Rise of the Phoenix, my online healing coaching program, or to book a one-on-one call with me so I can guide you and help you to heal correctly and fast. It's not just about the speed. Like I said, it's about the quality of your healing. And on my channel, you have a lot of quality content that helps you heal better and heal faster. And if you want expedited, get the Rise of the Phoenix. If you want to expedite it even more and you can afford it, book a one-on-one call with me and I got you. Sending you so much love and good energy and healing energies. And I will see you again in my next videos. Take care.